Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and you are watching TTV News from TayNinhTV radio and television station. And now we come to details. Ladies and gentlemen, on November 3, 2019, the Department of Industry and Trade held the opening of e-commerce training course for state management officers in TayNinhTV province in 2019 for nearly 100 state leaders and managers from the departments in TayNinhTV province.
Speaking at the opening of the training course, Deputy Director of the Industry and Trade Department, Mr. Lê Văn Tường stressed that it helps to raise awareness and promote the application of electronic commerce in state agencies in the province. The Ministry of Industry and Trade introduced and focused on the main contents: digital transformation for businesses in the trend of Vietnam's digital economic development, problems of businesses in the digital economic transformation, the management of e-commerce activities, a number of concepts, legal framework, and some violations in e-commerce, management of e-commerce activities via mobile application. The training course contributed to creating a legal environment and conditions for developing the application of information technology and electronic commerce in their unit's mission.
In 2019, the state budget revenue in the province is expected reaching 9,366 billion Vietnam dong, increasing 22% over the same period.
Specifically, revenue from state-owned enterprises in 2019 in the province is estimated at 87.2%. For the tax collection of environmental protection, it is expected to reach 88.7% of the plan, while the other revenues, the budget reached 94.8%, decreasing over the same period. In order to avoid loss of state budget revenue in the province, the Provincial People's Committee requested that for the rest of 2019, the localities need to closely monitor the progress of budget revenue, assess and correctly analyze each locality area tax and make timely collection plans. It is forecasted that the monthly and quarterly revenue closely matches the arising reality, exactly identifies potential revenue sources, fees and taxes that are still lost to promptly propose effective management solutions.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Breakthrough Working Group on Agriculture under the Steering Committee for implementing the Breakthrough Solution for Socio-Economic Development in TayNinhTV province in the period 2017-2021 has completed the project, submit it to the Provincial People Committee, and issue decision 2029, that's September 2019, approving the development project of agricultural value chains and clusters in TayNinhTV province.
After the project was approved, TayNinhTV Department of Agriculture and Rural Development issued official dispatch number 2627 and number 2849 to implement the decision on approving the development project of agricultural value chains and clusters in TayNinhTV province to units and People's Committee of District City, whereby it has a number of orientations for district and city to supplement to the resolution. Preparing for the 11th Provincial Party Congress, the sector is currently developing the plan of implementation of the project on plants and animals. The results of implementation of the Rural Preschool Education Support Project in TayNinhTV province, according to the Provincial People's Committee's decision number 642 of March 23, 2017 on the project of supporting preschool education development in rural areas in the period of 2017-2020. 12 projects have been approved for investment decisions with the total investment level of more than 122 billion Vietnam dong. More than 94 billion Vietnam dong has been allocated. The results of implementing the project of solidification of schools, classrooms in the period of 2016-2020, the total capital in the period of 2017-2020 is more than 67 billion Vietnam dong, in which the government bond capital is 48 billion Vietnam dong and local budget is more than 19 billion Vietnam dong. The Education and Training Department has built 18 preschool classrooms in 5 districts, Bến Cầu, Trảng Bàng, Châu Thành, Tân Biên, and Tân Châu, with the total expenditure of nearly 20 billion Vietnam dong, in which more than 14 billion Vietnam dong is government bond capital. The construction progress has been handed over and put into use in Châu Thành district. The remaining districts are expected to hand over according to the construction progress in 2019. Implementing the direction of Mr. Phạm Văn Tân, Deputy Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee, Chairman of TayNinhTV People's Committee, and Vice Head of the Steering Committee for Implementing Breakthrough Solutions of TayNinh Province Socio-Economic Development in the period of 2017-2021, the Breakthrough Working Group on Agriculture has completely prepared the content to work with Vietnam Rubber Group, orienting the use of about 6,000 to 7,000 hectares of land converted to other use. According to province planning, the working group has cooperated with units to complete procedures in order to change the purpose of using on low-yield rubber planting land to agricultural production, including animal husbandry and fruit tree planting products with higher added value. The area of converted rubber trees includes TayNinh Rubber Choice Stock Company with an area of over 2,200 hectares, Tân Biên Rubber Choice Stock Company with the area of over 1,100 hectares, and 30 Per4 Rubber One Member Limited Company with the area of nearly 1,900 hectares. The group also collaborated with Indochina Agriculture Production, Processing and Distribution Joint Stock Company (TADI) to survey the areas which are expected to be converted by 30 Per4 Rubber One Member Company Limited, Châu Thành Farm and Chala Production Team, in order to associate for investment to produce 100 hectares of Taiwan mangoes, 300 hectares of South American bananas. According to the Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee of Hoa Thành District, the mobilizing campaign of Fund for the Poor throughout the district since early 2019 has reached more than 1.8 billion Vietnam dong, achieving nearly 109% of the year plan. From the Fund for the Poor, it was drawn to support for the construction and repairing of residential houses, raised unity houses, and support for unexpected difficult cases for policy beneficiaries and people with meritorious services. Also through the campaign of Gratitude Fund, on July 27 New Year holidays every year, the policy families, people with meritorious services to the revolution in the district, were visited and offered the presents by party committees and authorities at all levels, showing the ethical tradition of the nation. According to the plan, the functional departments will receive a prize dossier of people with meritorious services, issue decisions on increase or decrease of beneficiaries who enjoy the monthly allowance, and make a list of payment of allowance, take the progress of building residential houses for people with meritorious services and relatives of people with meritorious services, supervise locality to set up plans in order to support the poor and near-poor households under the policies of people with meritorious services to the revolution to escape poverty.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today TTV News. Thank you for being with us and goodbye for now.